So, like, hear me out. I get a lot of backlash for this, and I'm not one to usually ship, like, people together. But I am a firm... if I was a sailor, I would be on the boat that ships Bowser and Luigi.
I
Can
think
somebody
you should
cancel
leave,
this man?
actually.
Listen. You don't see the vision. Is the thing you don't see the vision? Like they're two
No, because
polar
it's
opposites.
It's because it's locked behind a parent code for me.
No, the parental code.
It's all blurred out and pixelated.
Oh, that's why you use Microsoft Edge instead.
Gross.
Edge.
Can we say that? Wait. Oh no. Listen. But for
Isn't
real,
that-
like.
Isn't that why they have incognito mode?
True. See, Artemis gets it. Oh, Anthony was sheltered. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Wizard 101 or nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Well, and with that, welcome back to the Pondcast, you silly little gooses, you silly little geese. I am Isaiah.
Hello, I'm Anthony.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Artemis.
And now it's time to roll for initiative.
Again, it's not a D20. It's 2D6.
It's 2d6. It's time to roll for I don't know. I gotta not. Are we doing? Wait. Let's do.
I'm spinning a wheel. Give me a minute. I have to spin it hard.
We'll do Liz today. I rolled a 9.
Oh, not me. I rolled. I spun a 10.
I rolled a 3.
I got a 7.
All right. Looks like Artemis, you're gonna kick us off.
Okay. So I'm starting off this podcast very hungry. Like, I am, like, debating on 3 places. I'm not gonna name drop them because they're not sponsoring us. But, like...
Yeah, no free advertisement.
Yeah. But, like, have you guys ever, like, noticed the price of wings are, like, hugely expensive? Like, right now, we're looking at about $1 a wing.
Yeah.
It's on Wednesday.
Yeah. Unfortunately. How many wings are you trying to get?
Look, I'm just a hungry person. I'm at the point where I might just go to bed hungry. But like, there's one
That's
place
real.
that does like a meal of wings for, I think it's like 20 wings for $16.99, and like that's the best deal I've seen so far. Other places, like a pizza joint, they're like $1 and some cents a wing.
They're not even that good.
I think there's, if you compare both graphs, I think the price for Crab Rangoons and wings are the exact same.
$1 a Crab Rangoon.
Yeah, $1 a ragu. If you, yeah.
But
Did you get
see,
input?
But Crab Rangoon is amazing.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
not like it's just fried bread with cream inside.
Don't say that to him. You know how he feels about it.
But here's the thing, though. With a Crab Rangoon, you're eating the whole thing. With a wing, you're eating probably like maybe 30%. 70% of it is bone. You're paying $1 and some change for bone.
I mean, with that,
I don't think it's
yeah.
70%. I think it's a little bit more towards maybe 50-50. Especially if you get like a flat. It's just
Yeah.
like the 2 skinny bones, and then
Not the way I eat
they're
them.
both-
It's 5% bone. I fucking eat all of those. I
I
fucking
eat all the
slurp them
bone,
off.
just not the bone marrow.
I'm like a what is it? Is it a chupacabra that eats it debones them? What is that? Is it The Simpsons?
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
Futurama. It's Futurama that eats the bones of the goats.
But yeah, wings are just highly expensive right now.
I feel like
And
they've
If only somebody would sponsor us with a deal.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. We get you on the market, the map for
I'd
all the
sell that
listeners.
shit all
keep-
the time.
I keep forgetting ragu has 2 N's. It's not ragu.
Yeah,
It's
ragu is a sauce
Rangoon.
brand.
but see, with the Rangoon too, you also get sauce,
Get sauced
and you know
on.
they're freshly made.
Unlike wings, where you don't get sauce.
Oh,
Sometimes
hear me
you
out.
have to pay extra for it. But like you're guaranteed to be like, I'm gonna love that sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, did you get sweet and sour sauce with the Crab Rangoons I got you? Because I didn't ask for
No.
any. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But see, you also didn't get me a meal.
It's girl dinner. It's all the same.
Yeah, but you got like
No,
it's fine.
No. Wait. Before we get farther, how many ragus before it's girl dinner? How many can for it's an appetizer to be like this is a full meal? Is me eating crab
Any
ragoons?
amount of any amount of
10.
ragoon.
10
Oh.
ragoos?
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
Maybe
a
lot of
pretty
eight.
good dinner.
That's a whole crab.
That's just part of a dinner. That's just the side.
Look, basically had girl dinner because I ate those crab ragoons.
I think they're just ragoons. I don't think they have crab in them.
They did.
Am I
They had
the
something
one-
red in them. It was probably imitation crab. And I
It's
mean
just
that's
as
enough.
good.
Yeah.
I can imagine you being like a drug dealer and like you throw up a bag of cocaine and then the one is full of ragoos and you break it in half and you start slurping it and you spit it out and it's like it's imitation crab. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This shit's fake.
Shit, fake as hell.
Can I say something controversial?
You
Yeah.
already did in the beginning, but whatever.
So controversial in this space that has been created just now. Thank you.
Gotcha.
That wasn't even controversial. Anyways, I don't like crab ragoon.
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're not
Can
good.
we ban this man?
They're not good. I'm with him.
No,
This is twice
ban
now.
both of them.
Specifically because the cream cheese. I'm not a cream cheese guy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you feeling wanted. Not wanted. I'm being supported in this group right now.
Yeah,
You're
you're
not
not
It doesn't happen
supported.
very often.
You're not supported.
I just think it's funny because on my screen, me and Anthony are on one side and Artemis and Jacob are on the other side, so we're already
yeah.
segregated.
We're segregating the minorities again? Oh no.
Minorities unite.
Look, see, I'm a woman. I'm technically considered a minority.
Jacob input.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Goddamn. My own teammate just threw me under the bus.
Are you a woman? Are you an LGBT?
This is an audio. I don't know.
Artemis, right now is over.
Trying to
We don't
cancel
want
that.
to
why did
anymore.
this-
Jake wants to get
why did
famous
this-
first. Oh yeah, it's not fucking June anymore. Get that shit out of here.
It's time for America.
America.
you also gay?
Fuck yeah.
I don't really leave the
Hey,
call.
Artemis,
I
I'm a
didn't say.
patriot for this country.
I didn't specify who I was talking to. You just outed yourself.
No, I was outed already. Yeah, I can't get outed twice. That's not how that works, right? I don't like that. What is this all because of Crab Rangoon?
She's only
Yeah.
4 ragoos in, so she's not a real. That's not a real meal.
Look, see,
She
I'm
hasn't finished her dinner yet. That's why.
I still
because I don't
get
have
how-
dinner.
I still don't get how we establish teams, and instead of attacking the other team, are immediately just turned to me. It was like, "Hey, you!" It's like I was on your side. I'm all for crab
It's like
ragoons
Smash
and wings.
Brothers
all
That's
over
awesome.
But like, so hear me out though. There is a hierarchy of crab ragoons though. Panda Express is at the very bottom.
We're not going to name
This is Crab
names because we want to
Rangoons.
protect them.
Well, there
Immediately
goes that.
Crab
There goes that
Rangoon.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Artemis, didn't you say you were trying to protect brands earlier?
Look, I'm not trying to get a sponsorship from Panda.
What if I was?
Huh.
What if
Yeah,
they're
I
the
would.
people who give us sponsorships? Now they won't.
That chicken
I love
teriyaki go
Panda
hard as fuck.
Express.
The chicken teriyaki is
No,
pretty
you
good.
got, can we get a clean audio, please? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Jacob.
I love Panda Express.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
he's so insightful. He's a
Besides-
revolutionary.
Yes,
Wow, I
thank you,
can't
thank
wait
you.
to see you on the Jumbotron next year. Be
Yep,
like, I
yep.
love Panda Express.
Now we have the truth. Jealousy. That's where it came from. Artemis was like, "You ruined my graduation."
Yeah, my mother still was like, "Who is that man? Why is he standing right there?"
That was
That's
probably
a
the
fucking
funniest interaction.
celebrity, Mom. Did you not see him on the fucking jumbotron?
Audience. So we have a bunch of. We're all friends here, and
Were you
most
about
of
to
us.
say incels?
No, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
We're all
mean,
friends
he's
here,
not wrong.
and so our wonderful Artemis has graduated. She got a really cool receipt from a college, and
Hey, someone says jealous.
Hey,
They're-
hey,
Because
listen.
most of us have a cool receipt from college. Say one.
Why
And
are
we're
we
all
just
in
outing
debt.
each other? Why do you guys wake up and chose violence?
Look, I'm hungry, and I don't know where to order food from because you guys aren't helpful.
4 Ragoons in, not enough.
It's not.
I'm sorry, Anthony. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're fine. It's fine. The raccoons have been taking over
We,
the podcast.
we only let those who have a degree talk.
God damn!
Should have ordered me another
Hey.
6 ragoos.
Hold on. So are you working in your field with a degree or no?
Oh,
Are any of you three working in the field that you got your degree in, or should I just shut the fuck up?
Anybody can work in the field.
Hey,
listen, I just graduated.
One-sided battle.
Look, I almost had a job in my field, and then I got ghosted, which is bullshit.
Not ghosted. Is this job in this chat right now?
No.
By the way, I want to
you pizza?
apologize to all the headphone users in the future.
Yeah, Artemis
so
is fucking
sorry.
eating that microphone.
She's so hungry.
Oh no!
So, like audience, like I was saying before, so Artemis had a graduation thing, beautiful ceremony. But Jacob graduated the year before, or 2 years before.
The
year before.
And they played a
First.
fucking. Yeah, they played the biggest fucking video on the jumbotron, where we're having fun, we're having a great time, and we see Jacob's huge face on this jumbotron, saying, "Yeah, graduating was tough." They used his graduation photo for a promotional video.
Yeah, it was me and my mama.
Graduation or promotion. It was him and his mama, and I didn't even know that it was there. And so when I looked up, I said, Jacob, that's you!
I'm famous.
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, so
I just have a good camera face, you know?
You do?
Yeah.
Have you tried acting before?
Once in high school. It was for advanced theater.
Mm-hmm.
In which,
Interesting.
I auditioned once. I got told no because I'm
I'll
not a
just
gamer.
shut up then, God.
Hey, everyone from the top, it's Jacob's turn.
Oh.
And then I was in. No, but it was because for my junior year, the way my mom set up my classes is my junior and senior year, I would just have to take the 2 mandatory classes, and then I would have 5 electives. And at the time, I took like a bunch of fun classes, and I had one friend who was in theater, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it out. And he's like, yeah, it's really fun and stuff. And I was like, all right. So I went into it, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the class. So then I went back for advanced theater my senior year, in which our final was essentially you had to write a skit, and then you would present it to the class, in which you kind of treated it as if you were directors. So you had to cast people, assign roles, and kind of direct them during your presentation. In which then after that, the class voted on like the top 10 or whatever. And then we kind of had like an SNL night where people could actually buy tickets and come watch these plays.
Oh,
in
wow.
which I was casted in like 5 of them. So I had to go up and do 5 plays or 5 little skits, which I think the only one there's 2 of them I remember. One of them, I swear the person was out for me, but it was me and my ex. And it was
no.
Yeah, my ex was playing like a secretary or something, and I was like this dude who's just being a weird guy, because I'm like, hey, I need the bathroom pass. And they're like,
Just
here
being
you go.
A hot smoking dude with this.
Yeah.
this-
I had a fake real 6-pack and
He's
everything.
being Chad.
That was in
Actually,
high school,
senior
right?
year, I did have a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I had it for
I think
like 3 months.
canonically, Jacob is like super athletic and beautiful.
I used to, I still am, yeah. If any ladies want to tie the knot before seeing me, so it's legally binding, I'm okay with it.
What's the way that dating on apps is these
divorce
days?
is still a thing, right?
No, not in this Christian household.
Oh no! According to the Bible, anyways.
Oh no!
Oof, we're actually gonna turn into one of those all right podcasts.
Oh
Great.
no!
No.
Great, now the church won't sponsor us anymore.
That's okay. We'll get a different church.
That'd be
Artemis used to be
wild.
Mormon, right?
Yeah. Today's sponsor, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just throw that out there.
Can we just
Now they're
call
gonna
this
find me.
podcast
Not the
We
church.
Get Canceled?
That's for the you hear glass
I
shattering.
threw everybody under the bus today, so I gotta throw myself under the bus. I don't know. What's something that I can expose myself for?
I was hoping you'd do like a sound effect gag, just like, oh no, now I gotta throw myself under the bus.
Oh no!
That was pretty good.
I heard you from the wall. Oh boy.
Just be like, oh no, Isaiah's a pancake now.
Ooh, pancakes sound good. Maybe that's what I'll do for
Okay.
dinner. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your story.
Fuck it, everybody's hungry. Well, I mean, that
I'm
was
not hungry.
essentially
That's
it.
cereal.
Oh wait, no, I was telling the rules. That was it. Yeah, one of them I was with my ex. All I remember about the skit is she's like a secretary. I had to come up and ask for a bathroom pass. She gives me the pass, and then I go off stage. But when we were setting it up, we forgot the like keychain, so it looked like a lanyard, and there was nothing there. So I was like, "Oh, can I get the bathroom pass?" She's like, "Oh, it's right there." And I grabbed like a picture frame because that was all that was on her desk.
No.
And I like
No.
started to walk off, and then she doesn't and she's like, "That's a picture frame," and I was like, "Nope, it's the bathroom pass," and I fucking book it off stage.
Oh
And
no!
I was like, "God damn it! Like fuck."
I've had one of those. I think we're all theater kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a fun. Yikes. There's
Oh.
also band kid.
Isaiah, I'm coming.
Oh no!
Ow, that one hurt. Fuck. It was one of them buses with the 2 sets of wheels in the back.
You got the mud flap slapping your ass
Oh,
as you
no.
roll underneath.
Oh, hold
Can you
up.
be
I'll be right back.
So there's a game we play in a theater. It's like I don't know the name of it, but like one member or it's a 3-person yes handing. What's that called? Improv.
Yes, and
So someone has
Improv.
to sit down, someone has to lay down, and someone has to stand up. And you have to keep. If someone decides to sit down, another person has to take that place.
oh, it's like levels, right?
Levels. I think levels. Yeah, I think that's about right.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's the name. Yeah, that one's fun.
If you know me, I commit to the bit, regardless of whatever it is. And Call of Duty was very, very cool and fun at that time.
Oh no!
So,
Anthony.
so I was in a standing position, and the person laying on the floor did like a really cool like backflip to get onto their fucking their feet, and I was like, that was really cool. And me jumping in immediately, yes, and ending, I was like, oh no, get on the ground! And I get on the ground and I jump fucking full, like dolphin dive in the back of this fucking couch. No one saw me in pain, which was wonderful. But I fucking dolphin dive behind this couch and people bursting out laughing. Also bursting was a big ass fucking bruise that I got on my forearms from landing
Oh no!
my full fat ass on the floor.
God damn.
God dang it! If you want to talk
Yikes.
about committing to the bit, you know, a certain theater kid also committed to the bit, and some of our first interactions actually.
Yeah.
So the class I met our dear friend Jacob, it was theater
Hello.
for young audiences where we would just kind of go through like a curriculum about teaching theater for young children. It was an okay class.
Wait. That's how you guys met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I know this story.
Oh, so let me tell you what happened. So
Is this
Jacob,
lore?
Me and Jacob meeting was by chance, and by chance I mean Jacob was late to class.
The rapper?
No.
Is
I
that
wasn't
what
late to
happened?
class. No. On the day everybody paired up, I ditched.
Oh, that's what it was.
Hey, we're gonna go do
Even
sports.
worse.
Yeah, way worse.
So we were working on a project where we had to take lines. We all got the same lines, and we had to choose them, like a bunch of them, and basically make a little skit out of it using, just acting with it and like using props and stuff like that.
Well, it
And
was from a
so-
play. The
I
teacher
forgot
was
what
like,
play
"You
it was
could."
called.
It was. I don't know. I remember the context of the play. I don't remember the name. Oh, a little
remember the
fun
context of our
interaction for
skit.
the audience. Hey, audience, if you could name the play in the comments of the video or whatever about this play. Essentially, it's about a young
Little
girl
girl.
and her dad. As they lost their
Twilight.
The girl lost her mom. Oh, damn it, they got it. The girl lost her mom when she was young and still remembers her. And the dad's trying to get out there and date. Meets this new girl, and the
Twilight.
young girl is like, that girl's a bitch. She's not my mom, and just treats her horribly.
Yeah,
And then
she's
by the
not
end of
good
the
to her.
play, she's finally like nice.
She's like, oh,
But-
maybe she could be my mom.
I
Yeah.
got reincarnated as a stepmom.
Probably.
Yeah, so if you find that play, audience, put it in the comments, and the winner will get a picture of Anthony's feet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We just get everything else besides the actual play.
It's just going to be a bunch of comments saying Twilight.
Regardless if you get it right or wrong, you get Anthony's feet.
Yeah.
But so we had started that project. This is me and John paired up because we took the class together because he needed the credit and I needed the credit. So we're like, yeah, let's just work together anyways because it was choose your partner. And so Jacob skipped the day we chose partners. So then the
Yeah.
next class, me and John had already prepared like what we were like our entire skit out and everything, and then here comes big old Jacob walking with a professor who's like shorter than me, and I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question? And I asked him a question, and he goes, yeah, cool. Can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, sure. What's up? He goes, can he join your group? And I looked at him. I've never seen this man in my life. And I was like,
you immediately fell in love with him.
no.
Oh no!
Listen,
I'm
it takes
fucking
time for me
ugly.
to warm up to you, okay? And in my defense, I am 5'5". This man is like 6'4". So I'm looking up at him and I'm like, sure. And so we kind of talk about like what our original plan was, and then he starts spitballing other ideas, and then we were like, that's actually kind of funny, and we end up just this family that goes on like that's supposed to go on a camping trip, and the car breaks down. Or no, we hit a tree or something. We hit something.
Yeah, we hit a tree.
We hit a tree, all right. And so we're driving the car. Mind you, the car is just 4 seats in the middle of the room. So we're driving. John is at the wheel. I'm in the back. I'm the kid. And all of a sudden we start swerving, and then we hit a tree, and Jacob goes shooting out of the chair and just flies onto the ground.
Yeah. I fucked up my wrist for like 2 weeks after that.
No, he committed to the bit for real. He yes-anded 100%.
That's best.
And it was fun because I ended up going off on my own. Because I don't know why I wandered. I think I ended up getting high off of some mushrooms, and then all out of nowhere, here comes my fairy godmother. And you know who's my fairy godmother? It's Jacob.
It's like I'm in the room with you.
What is she saying?
Essentially, like the way our skit was structured is you weren't a child. We were 4 friends.
Oh, we were friends.
We were 4 friends, and we got the flat tire, and then we hit a tree, and that's what flung me out. Because then, I was trying to fix the tire. Yes.
Shut up.
Then while I was trying to fix the tire, that's when you went off on your own. And then I was kind of talking to John, because John and Isaiah were the main characters. I was like the side character the whole time. I barely had any lines.
He was both of the side characters.
Yeah, so I was like fixing the tire, and then me and John had a couple lines. And then it cuts to Isaiah out in the forest eating mushrooms, and I popped up as his fairy godmother. And he's like, oh my gosh, who are you? And I do like the fucking old smoker voice. I'm like, I'm your fairy godmother. I'm here to make you a star. And he's like, what? And I'm just like, stars aren't made, they're born. And then I like fade into the mist. And he's just like, what the fuck? And then I magically pop up with John again, like just fixing the tire. The whole skit is me running back and forth.
Oh, no, it was great because you could see him actively running to put on a different costume.
That's pretty cool.
It was great. It was fun.
Yeah.
I think he's jealous.
Is that FOMO I hear?
Kind of. I mean, because I was just like, I think we talked about it last time, Isaiah. We met, and you're like, yeah, I fucking hated that guy before when I first met him.
Oh.
I think.
What is this blasphemy you're spewing right now?
I don't appreciate how everybody but me seems to have chosen violence today. And I think it's because I'm the only one that's eaten.
Probably.
I had cereal. I keep saying that. Nobody listens.
I just like to say that I didn't say that. And you're a fucking liar.
You're sorry, quote unquote. I have it written down. Don't get me fucking at this.
No, go for it. Go for it. Expose me.
Low key, you're a completely different person.
What?
That's what you said.
He's a completely different person.
Who?
You said that about me. It doesn't matter anymore. My feelings
When did I
already
say
hurt.
that?
Oh, I remember that.
What was that about?
You were talking about the water heater incident. And you were like, yeah, and you came to help our property. And then...
oh, yeah. I didn't know who you were, Anthony. I think we hadn't even met before. Shut the fuck up. Literally. So, god damn it. More context.
I'm your fairy godmother.
Most of us work maintenance. And at this point in time...
Hey, that's my thing.
Oh.
At this point in time, it was me and 2 other people. One of them was my boss. One of them was a coworker. And my boss never told us that he was going out of town. And so he just fucking dipped. And so my coworker didn't want to come help me. I was working on a water heater. At this point in time, I had technically just graduated from a porter to a tech. So I went from picking up trash to working on appliances. I've never done it before, and so I had an on-call that was like, "Hey, our closet is leaking, and it's because the water heater was leaking." I didn't know what I was doing, so I called everybody, and nobody came or answered, and so I had to call our sister property, and he had to come help us, and I'm still feel bad about that because it was his daughter's birthday, and so they spent like 5 or 6 hours trying to help me, him, his daughter, his sister, and his nephew. By the way. And then Anthony showed up to drop off some parts, thankfully, because Home Depot was pretty much closing at the time when he called you, I think. And at that point in time, I'd never even seen you before, I don't think.
I mean, you don't check the social media groups or anything like that? I'm actually kind of famous. Why are you laughing?
I think this is even before the dinner that we had. So I've never met you before at all.
Yeah, those are actually very, very, very funny because that was the first time seeing Jacob and understanding he's a person. But we worked at a company together, and between our my property and their property was like 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're everyone's sitting at this like 30-foot long table. I'm at one corner, and directly diagonal from me are you guys at the complete opposite side of the corner. And I forgot what was said, but Jacob was rubbing your back for a very long time, so I was like, I just assumed. And
oh no.
You guys were feeding each other cake and stuff, and so
we're just friends.
Yeah. And so when I went to go met Jacob again, to play Magic, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just meet this dude. I mean, I've seen him once. He's just tall.
He's more than just tall, Anthony. He's a person. A very tall person.
I guess that's all I'm known for, apparently.
I would also like to say that I got outed at that dinner, too. So that was fun.
What do you mean, outed?
Oh my gosh. So, I think Randy still worked there, and the running joke was that I was Randy's work husband. At that point in time, or like, I think she said I would be the only man that she would marry at our property, and so she told Michaela that.
Man, we're just getting everyone's fucking gookity gook. You know what I mean?
I know. Goddamn.
I'm sorry, putting names. My bad. It's already there.
But yeah, it's fine.
Told that to Michaela, and then Michaela
Double
laughs, and she laughs, and then she tells the entire table, everyone's eyes are on her, and she goes, "Y'all, Randy just said that she would marry Isaiah, but he's gay." And I was like, "Oh, thanks for that, I guess. Cool." So that was a fun day. And then we got cold food. Huh?
You probably could have sued because you were outed. And that could have become a hostile work environment for you.
It is. That's why we're like, I friended him so I can keep picking on him.
It's fine. I've been outed a couple times, but it hasn't been hostile, so it's okay.
Oh, I could change that.
Oh, well, which the outed me or the hostile part?
Technically, we're now like creating a body of work. What is this? Like we're an organization now. So I guess am I HR? Who's HR?
I want to be HR. Fuck you guys.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm too aggressive for HR. Damn it!
Yeah, he kind of like spit in my lunch and said, "Eat it." I don't know what to do.
It's because he called me the.
You can't say that.
Say that.
No, you can't say that.
That's crazy.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, this is our getting canceled episode. At this
only one of us getting canceled.
Ooh.
I think the first time I met Isaiah and Jacob.
The first time I said it.
I was at a convention.
No. But I think I met you guys when I first started working there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think Anthony took me to your guys' apartment until we started working together.
I had to get the clear. I had to make sure they were cool.
That's
fair. Yeah.
He would talk about you guys.
Oh, really? What would he say?
I fucking hate my coworkers. They're fucking garbage. I have to teach them everything.
I didn't meet you, Artemis, but I had seen you a few times in your car. Because you like.
That sounds creepy.
No, you came to our property because Anthony was working there, and like you dropped off something to him or whatever, and he was like, "Oh yeah, there's Artemis," and he pointed to you, and I waved at you, and you waved back, and I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Yeah. Well, no, I was there. Like, I went with Anthony for that water heater.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Like, so,
Oh, that's right. I didn't know him then.
yeah.
Yeah, what was our first, like, all four of us hanging out together?
Probably Turn. 'Cause that's when we really like
Turn?
officially met Artemis.
Yeah, I think so, right? That was a very traumatic. Take two. That was a very traumatic event for all of us. And
Yeah.
it's coming up again for both of you.
Don't say that.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry.
it's fine.
Trying to get out of here.
I think I'm going to
Your
stay.
boss
Get
is
done,
listening to the
honey.
podcast right now.
That would that would entail that he does technology because he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I love old people are cool. All their sacrifices and all the things they went through and all the cool history that they learn and memories that they created for us. Why is there a big like learning curve for teaching old people any kind of technology whatsoever?
It's not just old people.
It's people in general. They're very
Yeah.
much like they're stuck to their old ways. Like, it's like, it wasn't like this back in our day, so why would I change what I did back in my day when
Yeah.
it worked just perfectly fine?
I'm sorry, we're done mowing down trees for you to fill out 2 documents.
Yeah, I don't know. I think both can have their benefits, but like we live in a time where the world is in your hands, quite literally. Well, figuratively.
When you're holding my hand.
Figurative, literally. Yeah, you have the world in your hands on your phone, and you still don't want to figure out how to do stuff. Especially like it's not hard to get educated on stuff. Have you not been on YouTube? They tell you how to do everything.
They don't. Damn it! They don't know how to get to YouTube.
Oh, that's right. They go to Google and they type Google.
What is that? He's running away?
No, that's his on-call phone.
I know what that is, but can you just make his mic?
I'm sorry, I didn't yes and.
It's fine. We're at 30 minutes. It's okay. We'll make this.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever we need to do.
No, I mean he still has an hour to respond to the call.
We can restart the podcast over again. We'll do another hour. Fuck it. Roll it. We'll keep it in.
I mean,
Keep
this
it
is a
in, keep it in.
canceled episode, anyways. This
I
is
mean,
going
we
on the
could
Patreon.
also just do a short episode too.
A short episode.
That's for
Yeah.
losers.
Look, it's one episode a week. We're already gonna miss one next week. So
Artemis is like, I'm trying to get this food right now.
Yeah, I have
she's
to go
like,
pick it up eventually.
"Oh, do you actually?"
Did you order it already?
No, I'm waiting.
I want to order food too. I'm so hungry.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh like that. But this happened. So when we did our pilot, we did like a full hour before, and the cold open was Artemis going, "Can I order Ragoose? Ragoose get here before the podcast ends?" And now we're back in that same situation, but you're just not ordering them.
The same thing happened where Jacob got a call midway through.
Yeah,
But that was,
yeah. Exactly.
the last time it was
Oh,
like
no.
10 minutes in.
Scrap it. It's
Oh,
fine.
no. Nah.
I told him I'll get there in 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
What's wrong? What's going on?
AC.
Well,
Uh,
oh.
You know what? What's the deal with ACs in the summertime in Texas? Why do they all go kaput?
Because ours are ass and all
'cause
20
hot.
years old.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
it's hot.
That's all fair. That's all true.
Mine are also 20 years old. People just, I don't know. There's a level. I don't want to get into like a maintenance side of things. Change your air filters. That's it. I'm
Please.
done talking about maintenance.
Yeah,
Change your
essentially.
Okay, hold on. I got to talk about maintenance for a little bit. I'm gonna expose some people. For those of you who don't think we know, we can always tell when you smoke in your apartment by your air
Yeah.
filters.
Are we talking about herbs or are we talking about
We're
tobacco?
talking about herbs.
Oh, you can tell by tobacco if you move a painting slightly and it's like
Oh
the
no, it's 'cause they
silhouette.
stain the walls.
Yeah, it's silhouette of the
Yeah.
paintings on
I
there.
mean, heck, at that point you could probably smell it anyways.
You're
Yeah.
not hiding anything.
Yeah, I think of like a lot of people are, I mean, I've had people, I had people, they are like, oh, I hate when maintenance comes over because they always like go through my shit. As a maintenance guy, I don't give a fuck. Like, you
No,
have all your
literally.
stuff out, have all your stuff. As long as all your furniture's moved away from anything that I need to work on, I'm all about it. It's fine. You just chill. We
Absolutely.
vibe.
Literally, I've gone into multiple where it's like that, and they just have all their stuff out, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, or I'm like, oh, that's neat, or they have funny ones. I'm like, oh, that one's funny, but then I'll
Yeah,
have some who
those are really
like,
good.
oh my god, I know you're coming. I was like, listen, I'm not the person who's going to be reporting you for anything. I'm literally here because you put in a work order. I don't care.
Yeah,
And
you
I've
knew
had-
you invited me to come. You invited me to come over and like, oh, sorry, you're coming over.
yeah.
On top of that, if you do put in a work order and you do have people come up, because like it's expected, like someone's gonna come up to my apartment, put up your sex toys.
Yeah.
I was about to say, my coworker had that today. He had an AC go out, and he had to go up and put window units in for the residents. In which he calls me at the end of the day, and he was like, "Hey, just letting you know if so and so apartment calls and this specific bedroom, they want their window unit. Just let them know, or let me know, and tell them over the phone to make sure they move their stuff off the windowsill." And I was like, "Oh, what kind of stuff do they have?" And he was like, "Oh, there was like plants and stuff, and then a whole ass dildo." And he's like, "I'm not touching that." And I was like, "That's very fair."
It was just air drying. Ew, I'm sorry.
Yuck. It's like hung on a rope.
Sorry, I'm just airing out my laundry.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not in the dishwasher, right, guys?
Oh.
I just imagined
Yeah.
like you're living in like the suburbs of like Italy or whatever, where they have the laundry
no.
things in between the alleys, and you're just running across all your dildos.
Oh,
like,
no.
morning, just airing them out.
That's what men spread their legs. We gotta air it out.
Yeah, there's just some edible panties on there. They're just slowly fading away.
It's like
They're
shriveling
just
up.
dissolving.
Yeah.
It's just a bird flying up and eating it ever so
Oh,
slightly.
no.
Yeah.
God
Speaking
damn.
of birds, do you know there's only 3 birds that produce milk?
Really?
Birds
What
produce
ones?
milk?
Yeah, it's penguin, pigeon, and flamingo.
Oh.
Huh.
Interesting.
I don't know
So
about any of
why
those.
haven't we harvested their milk yet?
Well, this is
Yeah.
we already did it to the almonds. Might as well fucking birds too.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you know how many pigeons there are in New York alone? They could make a fortune off of that.
Does anybody want to guess a number?
Like how many pigeons?
In New York,
At least 5.
2 million.
At least 4.
I'm gonna say more than they have. About the same as rats they have. So I'm gonna say like 3 million. How big is New York?
big.
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard the fruit's crazy over there.
with
big
like the
Don't worry
Big
about it.
Apple.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I got it.
How do we delete
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna say
podcast?
3 million.
It's pretty funny. Who invited this guy?
I need to work on my fucking Google searching because I put penguins in New York number, and then
Why'd
I
you
was
look
gonna
at
put
penguins?
pigeons. I spelled
Oh.
yeah. I didn't even spell pigeons right. It looks like my shit's fucked, dude. I can't Google for it now. I can't do
It's a
both. things. I
pigeon.
can't
Pigeon
listen
is
and
just piggy on.
Pigeons. I think you just
That's
saved
a
me.
That's my
Pidgeon
favorite
on.
evolution.
That's my favorite. Emporion, Piggion.
Charmeleon.
All right. In New York, there's 500,000 pigeons.
That's a lot.
Let's do rats in
Goddamn.
New York.
That's more than 4.
That's true. That's true.
Fucking Christ.
Price is
There's-
right.
There's 500,000 pigeons. Do you guys want to guess how many rats are in New York?
2 million.
1 million.
1 million.
3 million.
I was closer.
I was
Price is
close.
right. I
That's
win.
an estimated number.
That's true. They're probably
Imagine-
like reproducing like crazy.
Imagine one pigeon getting jumped by 3 rats. I think that'd be crazy.
They
Or no, it'd be 6 rats. Oh no, he's losing for sure.
came to the wrong turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jacob, it's just mousehold.
Oh no.
I
was
mean,
trying to
that's
think-
where you get Pizza Rat.
Yeah.
Pizza
Chuck E.
rat.
Cheese?
Oh, yeah. Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese's, where a kid could be a kid.
Do you know
Is that actually
technically he's
still
an orphan?
I love this story.
That's
Like,
so sad.
that's why he celebrates everybody's birthday, because he doesn't know when his own birthday is.
Oh,
That's so sad.
you know he's not the only mouse orphan that I've known.
Yeah, me.
You ever heard of Stuart Little?
I think we talk about this a lot. It's my favorite fucking fact. Nowhere in the official book of Stuart Little is he considered a fucking rat or a
No, he's
mouse.
a whole person. He's a whole
It's a
person.
person. He's a small person. Also, do you want to guess who directed fucking Stuart Little?
Was it Dan Schneider?
No,
Steven
Oh
Spielberg.
no.
no. It's M. Night Shyamalan.
That's not surprising. Did he direct the second one too?
I don't think so. I know as soon as he did that one, he did Signs. So I don't know. He had a crazy career.
I see.
Movies. I have to look on IMDb page. Am I the guy behind the computer?
Are you the guy?
Am I the guy behind the computer? Behind the desk?
Watch out for
Speaking of, oh,
watch out for the Joker.
yeah. Speaking of signs, I guess I can segue into my segue. I have a question for. Can I get sacrilegious for a second?
Can you get religious first?
Yeah, Jesus, man.
That's a. Speaking of that, never mind. That's a different time for a different day.
No, okay. When you think of Jesus and the symbol for Jesus, what do you think of?
Oh no, we're gonna get canceled for sure.
God damn. It was nice knowing y'all. It was a good run.
No. Hear me out. What do you think of?
The rainbow, because we know Jesus loved rainbows, and those homosexuals have taken. I'm kidding.
Oh wow, Artemis.
Cancel.
See, now that was cancelable.
So
Can we not include our
I-
ads in this one?
the next topic, I would say the next
am-
topic I had for the podcast is the new title for our next podcast, because this one's going to get canceled.
No. Listen, all I gotta say is, if Lamb on with John, go listen to it, hasn't been canceled yet, I think we're fine.
We want careers outside of our current careers, correct?
Yes.
Well, as
Oh,
an
no.
actor myself.
Yeah, everyone say what they want to be. As a living corpse, I think
Oh no!
Oh my.
it's been a hard day.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I can
But
get us canceled
Isaiah,
real
what
quick.
do you think of when you think of Jesus?
Well, obviously, the cross, because that's like, whenever you go into a church, you always see him pinned up to the cross, because, he died for our sins.
Isn't that like a very specific religion aspect? Isn't that like Catholic?
Catholicism. Yeah, Catholicism.
Catholicism?
I believe so, yes. Catholicism and sects of Christianity, yeah.
Because you already outed me as like the former Mormon.
I'm
We
sorry, I
don't-
didn't
Not
mean
former.
to do
We didn't say
that.
former. But yeah. That's where the glass shatters. You hear it in the background, and fucking three. What are they called? Three
Missionaries.
brothers? 3 missionaries fucking break through the door, holding 3 golden plates as body armor.
Oh no.
No.
But for Mormons, they believe like Jesus died on the cross, but they hold it as very sacred, and they don't display it.
Oh, I see.
So it depends on the religion.
Okay, that makes sense. I grew up, I don't even know what branch of Christianity I grew up with, if I'm being completely honest. I think we were some kind of
Baptist?
unorthodox. I don't know. We were kind of a mix of different things, because we did baptisms and, we did, that's the only thing I remember that's like specific right now.
The one thing.
Like, we weren't a Baptist church.
We ate crackers. We drank juice.
We
all the
did
cool
do
stuff.
that. We did all of it. It was
think
kind of
you're
weird.
If it's from Texas, it's usually like Southern Baptist is like one of the big
Oh,
things.
maybe that's what it was.
We're in the
I
Bible
don't
Belt.
know. But I think when I think of the symbol for Jesus, I usually think of a cross or a fish.
Fish? Why a fish?
Yeah,
'Cause I-
Jesus fish.
Yeah, the Jesus fish. That's what I think of as well. And I assume that's for like the story where he fed an entire community using 3 fish and 5 loaves or 5 pieces of bread.
I'd be pissed if I was in that village.
Oh no, Jacob.
I'm a big back. They'll be like, hey,
give me.
I need more than a piece of bread.
Wait, you mean
got any
when
Crab
he
Rangoon?
like replicated it?
Kind of.
Is he a
the way I
fucking
remember
wizard?
is he like took off pieces and gave them to people, and it fed them.
Oh.
But
I don't think
my Bible knowledge is very limited these days. I had to check up on it later. But I bring this up to say, what was I gonna say?
I think it's Brittany Bursey that does my favorite thing, where she does a bit where she's like, "Oh, dear Red Lobster, bring me down some cheddar biscuits right now. Oh, praise you, Red Lobster, bring me down some cheddar biscuits right now." That's what I feel like all the time.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So, like, Jesus, his symbol, in a sense, is a cross, and I think I know why.
Oh, no.
My Bible knowledge is very, very, very rusty, like I said, but I believe it was to symbolize, like, the weight of the world on his shoulders. But I think he actually created that cross himself because Jesus was a carpenter, right?
Yeah.
And so like I feel like he did this to showcase his abilities to the world.
He really likes
That not
math.
only did he drag the cross across like hella terrain, and I don't know how far he went, but I think it was pretty far, on his back, like a yoked up ox pulling a plow. But
Yeah,
like,
speaking of yoked up ox, so as I grew up Catholic, and every depiction of Jesus is he's super fucking yoked.
it's because he's a carpenter.
Hey, hold on, clean audio. Can we talk about CrossFit?
God damn. Well, it was
Man,
nice
not
knowing
everyone
all of
getting
you.
quiet. God
Oh,
damn.
hold on. I'm sorry. It took me a second to realize what you just said. I was like, why is he bringing up CrossFit? I don't get it. I
It's
got
fine.
it now.
It's fine.
I get
It's
it now.
whatever.
I understand.
I'm gonna go solo, do my own podcast. Call it.
Oh, no.
Take the name with me. It'll just be three fucking dumb fish in the water. That's what your podcast is gonna be named.
You're just a stinky little frog.
Ribbit.
What else? What's the rest of it? I believe he chopped down the tree and carpented the hell out of it and made it into a cross to show everybody, hey guys, look what I can do. And what better way to show the world that you're not only the son of God, but also you have really cool skill than by displaying it in front of everybody.
So, I do not know enough about the Bible to comment on your thing.
Fair.
Nor do I want to get canceled by Christians.
That's fair.
So, I cannot say if your thing is right or false. And that is all I will say on the topic.
Spoken like a
Glad to hear
true
you.
politician.
I was gonna say, last time I was at church was when I was tricked into going to church camp when I was a little kid.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Really, it was more of I didn't read, because I had a friend who was very religious. Him and his family would go to church every Sunday and stuff, and it was great because I'd go over to his house, stay the night, hang out, and then the church was in town where I lived, so on Sundays they'd just bring me back, and sometimes they'd take me to church with them, sometimes they would just take me home, and I would, hang out with them normal and stuff until one day I was staying the night at his house. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to this cool camp. Do you want to come with me?" And I was like, "Well, what do you do there?" And he was like, "Oh, it's like, they have activities. You could go zip lining. You could go on the lake and stuff. It's really fun." I was like, "Well, that sounds really cool. Yeah, I would want to go." And he gives me the paper. Little young Jacob never likes to read, so he's like, "I don't need to read this. This is cool." So I just take it to my parents. And I was like, "Hey, can I go to this with my friend?" And my dad looks at it, and he's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go with my friend. I think it'll be fun." He's like, "All right." So he signs it and gives it to me, and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And then, comes the day where we go to the camp, and I'm going with my friend. We drive up there, and I'm like, "This is awesome. I'm going to have so much fun." And then the first day happens. It's pretty chill. They send us off into, like, our cabins where they have, like, chaperones and stuff, and we set up our beds, and then you go to the mess hall. It's, like, kind of buffet style. So we kind of went, got our food, ate.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, which I then go back to eat, and I should have started to pick up on clues, because I went back for seconds, and apparently I was just a fat little kid, because the old lady saw me getting seconds. She's like, "Remember, gluttony is a sin." And I was like, "What?"
No.
I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm getting corn dogs, lady." So then I load up my plate again and go back, fucking go to town. And I was like, "Yeah." Go to bed, all chill. Great first day. Had a blast, except that one interaction. Very next day, same thing. We go to the breakfast hall in the morning, have breakfast, and we split off into groups where the chaperone who stayed with us in our cabin took us out by the lake, and he was like, "Okay, hey, we're going to do a little activity." And I was like, "Oh, cool activity. What are we doing?" And he's like, "Okay, all you have to do is recite this certain verse back to me, and then you could go have free play in the field and by the lake and stuff." In which he
I
says,
never fuck Drake. I never fuck Wayne. Well,
Oh, God.
no. Sorry, my bad.
Nah, so he says John 3 whatever. I don't think it was the John 3:16, but he says something, in which everybody in the group immediately says it back. And I'm like, what, how did y'all know that? So they all run and go play. And then the dude looks at me and he's like, your turn. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, come on, it's a big famous one. You got it. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, here, we'll do it together. And he like starts it like one word at a time. And I'm just like copying him. And he's like, do you not know this? And I was like, no, why? And he's like, do you go to church? And I was like, no, why? And he's like, you realize you're at church camp, right? And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, well, this is awkward. And he's like, well, why are you here? And
Jacob slowly being converted as a young child.
oh no, I got volunteered to let Jesus into my heart at one of the like nightly parties where they would have like a little play or whatever, and then a bunch of sing-alongs.
Volunteered or voluntold?
I guess voluntold by my friend, because I guess the priest guy was like, oh, if anyone wants to let Jesus in their heart, come up on stage. And I'm just sitting there jamming. My friend's like, go up stage. And I was like, what? And he's like, go up towards the front. And I was like, oh, okay. Thinking they were like asking for volunteers or whatever. I fucking walk my ass up there, and then some dude's like, oh, have you let Jesus in your heart? And I was like, what? And he's like, oh, here, follow me. And he takes me to a separate room where then he starts like questioning me and like, oh, do you accept Jesus Christ? I was like, why am I back here? Like, what's happening? The whole camp was just fucking me going, what's going on? Where are you taking me? What's happening? Who's Jesus?
It's the scene from Mean Girls, and it's like, you don't even go here.
Exactly.
She doesn't even go here.
Everyone's talking about their traumatic, or not traumatic, but they're like ways they found God. And then Jacob's like, yeah, I got 2 corn dogs, and I wanted just another one.
Some lady called me fat.
Oh, no. Jacob was like, I was just looking for chili dogs.
Shut up. I hate it because he's not wrong.
Yeah, because Sonic also died for our sins, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
We can get traumatic if you want to. No, I'm kidding. That's too much.
No, we always get traumatic. I guess
that's
really dark.
Stories?
There was not a church story, but speaking of accidentally getting traumatic, so we did this panel this weekend for free con tickets, and we did it the last part of, so cons usually go from like Friday to Sunday. The con did it at 6. Our panel goes on at 4:50 or goes on at 3. We expected not a lot of people to show up.
Like 10, maybe 15.
Maybe 15. Not 5 people, and then all of them leaving after 20 minutes.
But okay,
no.
to their credit, they did stay for the whole thing. And then they just didn't interact with us. And we had several parts in our panel where we had audience interaction. None of them interacted. So I was like, what about you guys? Do you guys have traumatic stories in your D&D campaign? They're like, nope, it's pretty good. I'm like, cool.
Oh, it's like that TikTok trend where it's like, when's the last time you got a Snapchat from a girl? Or have you gotten a Snapchat from a girl? And they're like, nope. Anyway, check this out.
Yeah.
Have you had traumatic D&D stories? Nope. Anyways.
Actually, yeah. It was funny. Like, if I was sitting in a chair where they were fucking out, I would have laughed out loud. But me, Anthony, died inside.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Just try it again.
We'll try it again. We're gonna do it again. I think I'm gonna be leaving out my traumas with my parents, but don't worry about it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I don't have a kind of funny story about church that's church related. So every year, every summer.
Fuck my thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Oh, also, just a small update. Bad Dragon did never sponsor us. They never got back to me.
I think that's why
They hate women.
nobody did the interaction. They were waiting for Bad Dragon to get there.
The Bad Dragon. He comes out in a fucking costume. It's like, you want lube? I got you.
It's just Shinron.
Is this Shinron? Yuck. Oh, also, that's a DBZ character for art.
What?
That's a dragon from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
Shinron.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you know the guy who grants all the wishes?
Jesus?
Yeah,
Jirachi.
totally.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jirachi. Yeah, he's
Jirachi.
I'm gonna look that up while you go about your church story. I'm gonna see if somebody wishes.
So
Jirachi.
every year during summer we had a church camp, kind of like what Jacob's talking about. But unlike Jacob, I willingly wanted to go, but I was never allowed. I never could because money sucks. But that's not important. What is important is I was finally able to go, and it's all the kids from like 3-year-old, or I think it's 2nd grade to 5th grade. or like first grade to fifth grade, they all get to go. Because the way that my church had like the different groups divided up, there was infants, there was toddlers, then there was 3-year-olds to to second grade, then there was third grade to fifth grade, then all of the teenagers from sixth grade to high school, and then we had the big church with all the adults.
It's
And
three
so,
wishes.
huh?
Nothing. You're fine.
Oh,
I'm just.
and so what I would help my mom because my mom worked at the church. So like I would help her at church every week, like during Sundays or like during the week, watching the kids and doing childcare stuff like that. And so then one day they were like, "Yeah, we're looking for people to go, help out with this church camp that we have again every year. That's like." I don't even know where it was, but it's not in town. So like we all pile up on a bus with all the kids whose parents paid to go for their kids to go. We go, and then we have a lot of fun. And as a kid, it sounded like the coolest thing ever because not only did you get to just go on a little vacation and go to a camp, you also got to like just have a lot of fun. And all the kids who went to camp, which most of my friends did, and I didn't when I was a kid, they all knew all the new songs that they brought back. And I was jealous because I had FOMO, and I wanted to know all the new songs too. I wanted to be a part of the group who knew the songs before everybody else. And so, this was my opportunity to go, even though I was going to be a teenager and watching the kids. It was like, wow, I finally get to experience what everybody else experienced. And so I go, and I don't know what all the big fuss was about. It was exactly what Jacob described it to be. Uh, and I was very
Did you
disappointed
get
and
called
upset.
fat by a lunch lady as well?
I did not get called fat by a lunch lady,
Oh,
actually.
just me.
Oh, no. I think at this point in time, I don't even know. I don't even remember the experience other than I did learn all the new songs that we were going to bring back to church. They were bangers, I can't lie to you. But that's the only thing I remember from there, other than, having to watch the children. So
Yeah.
it was underwhelming as heck, and I was kind of sad by the end of it because I was like, this is what all my friends got to do when they were kids and I didn't. Maybe it's because I wasn't a kid though. Well,
Yeah.
a young child rather, and I had responsibilities.
Um, with my own church experience, because so I'm a woman, obvious, or I'm a very femme presenting person. I would always have to go to the young women's camp. And my first year that I went, there was a bear that was nearby, so they
Okay,
had to cancel a bunch of our events because of the bear, and like it came onto our campsite. But
that's
see,
fun.
yeah, well, we were never really in any danger because we had the cabins. We didn't sleep in the tent because apparently only men can do that. Um,
Oh no.
yeah, no, my camping experience like is very much like like the it's kind of lame because we had our 100 years of camp one year, and you want to know what they taught us how to do?
Mm.
They taught us how to cook on the fire. The Boy Scouts were out there whitewater rafting and
Oh,
sleeping in tents and going on hikes when we had to stay in camp and learn how to cook on a fire and do chores and stuff.
sounds horrible.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty lame.
I didn't have any religious trauma. I think it's just me.
So,
Oh,
anyways,
so you different? You're cool? What are you trying to say? You think you're better
Look,
than us?
I just keep Christ close to my heart. All right, like I think you just, I think the only practicer of faith at this podcast, I think you guys should just believe in Sonic and no,
You ever heard of Sonic inflation? I hear it's a really cool thing.
you didn't set up the
Yeah,
joke
you
right.
should really look into it.
Yeah.
make sure
so-
to Google
I'm sorry,
it
I'm sorry,
on your
my bad.
parents' Google
I
account.
always mess
There's
it
also-
up. Jake, Anthony,
Make
can
sure
you?
you do it on the company's email account.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of well, I mean, to be
What
funny,
was that?
are not
Sonic
funny.
inflation. Don't look at the history. I'm sorry.
Well, if you actually go into like the religion behind Sonic, they have like a bunch of set of commandments, which is like I think there's 50 of them, and a lot of them come from like just like game lore and like kind of like director lore, I think so. If you actually look them up, commandments is a hard word. It's more like rules to live by. And there's some really like noticeable ones. So if you look up Sonic Rule 34, you'll find a lot of cool evidence of like supporting all the information I'm talking about.
Rule 34, you said?
Yeah, Sonic Rule 34.
Can you, one more time for those who missed it.
It's clean audio. It's Sonic Rule 34.
So that's where I go to learn the commandments?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
okay,
all the
okay.
Sonic lore too, and all the Sonic canon.
There's actually a really good breakdown for, I think, Paragon? Is that the gaming company? No, Polygon. Polygon does a really, Brian David Gilbert does a cool breakdown on Sonic lore. Because there's like rules that Sonic can't do certain things.
Like swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Oh.
So that's just because he. Anyways.
Wild.
Well, I got nothing.
Yuck.
God
let's,
dang.
let's
I mean,
fix
what
this
else
up.
can we say? It can't get any worse. We're already canceled. No one's going to hear this.
I could drop the word.
Don't do
But-
that. Don't do that.
I'll
But
do it.
It'll be like the Spider-Man thing. Nobody knows what you look like, so
Send
you,
us
you-
$5
you have to use
and
every
Isaiah
slur.
will say it.
I did introduce myself as a black one in the first episode or in the pilot.
Nobody knows my race yet, so I should be using every slur.
I think Artemis calls you
honor.
a white man. I think in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn. We're just outing everybody then, aren't we? Jeez.
Yeah,
I
It's
kind
the
of out
doxing
everybody
act.
today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did. It's the doxing religious slash.
All you hungry
cancel episode.
bitches. Just fucking getting super violent in the beginning
So
of
you
the
should
episode.
feed me, you silly goose.
I sent you $20
He said
so
it.
you could give me $20 cash.
So for those who don't know, that is the law of equivalent exchange. If you watch Full Metal Alchemist, there's this really cool episode where there's just one girl. She's super cute, and she has this dog. They're best friends, and they become inseparable.
He's also from the future, and he's really edgy.
I hope I hurt people when I said that.
You did.
I need to get food. I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to buy a rat real quick from a store. Does anybody have any reputable sources? I'm trying to
Chuck E.
see how many rat
Cheese.
goos I can pay a rat for. What's the rat goo to rat? So we can know how many rat goos.
Are you wanting rat goo?
So fancy rats with their categories at PetSmart are $11.99, or you can pay 4 easy installments of $3. That's disgusting. Why would I pay interest on a rat?
Hey, some people don't have the money right now.
a
So
rat?
they're gonna try to support another animal, another living thing. I don't have the money. I'm gonna pay $3 right now and then try to buy this cage, buy this food.
It's for my child. They really want a
Well, there are
rat.
some people who use rats as food for other animals.
No, they use mice as other food for the animals.
My
I guess for
bad.
PETA now.
Yeah.
Peter,
Pete,
rats here.
PETA's not gonna
PETA.
They're
sponsor us now.
here.
It's
Damn.
about 12 rat goos. 12 rat goos is how many rats you can get, or for one rat.
That sounds
So there's
like a lot of ragu for a rat, and the rat isn't worth it.
So there's 3 million rats in New York.
Is this girl math, Artemis?
Yes.
So
Girl,
if I
man.
traded one rat, I get 12 ragoos.
Hold on.
Oh, well, technically,
A
you
million
can
times.
get installments of 3 at a
Well.
time.
Oh.
So you get
There's-
3 ragu at a time,
There's
and like you
36,
could do like a payment plan.
36 million ragoos in, in
In New York
right now.
City.
In New York right now.
Nice.
Jacob, I will personally make sure you make it to New York.
I've already been there. I didn't see any ragoons.
You're a liar. All they have
you
is
been in New York?
apples.
Oh no!
They have
very
They have
big.
one apple, the biggest one there.
Did anybody climb into it and then get transported to another world? Oh wait,
I love
no,
these
that's
the giant peach.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say I got into a peach one time, but that was about it.
no, I bet you did.
Oh,
Yuck! I don't like the Oro we made in the studio today.
It's very. What do you mean? This
It's
is
chaotic.
But is that not our thing? Are we
chaotic
not
neutral.
thriving in the chaos?
I don't think we found the space that we live in. You know what I mean? Like we're visiting a lot of spaces. Apparently, like we're visiting the alt right podcast a lot, and then we're doing like religious,
What
and
do
then
you
we're
mean?
doing
Like
self
alt-right
help.
works though. That's what gets people to listen to more, right? What
How do we cancel him?
I
And
don't.
that's how we got
on
canceled.
the pond, we
Is
will be
Isaiah
talking
coming
about
back?
other things that will get us canceled.
Yeah,
We're probably an alt-right podcast at this point.
No way.
Oh, no.
No way. No. Listen. We love the gays. See, we're not all right.
Hi, gays.
Oh wait,
That
no.
just makes it sound worse to me. Just hello, the gays.
That's the bit that
Hi,
a lot of
gay.
yeah. As soon as June 1st hits, it's every corporate company in America is hi, gay. You're
You're gay.
they're definitely canceled.
Once July 1st hit, corporations are like, these gays are trying to kill me.
It's America, baby.
Yeah,
Shotguns
baby.
and hot dogs.
Shotguns and hot dogs. You shotgun a hot dog.
But what about root beer and chili dogs?
Oh yeah, and chili dogs.
Fucking
It's
cancel
fireworks
both
and
of them.
explosions.
No.
Yeah.
America.
I don't know if I'm being targeted again, but so far all of those things sounded awesome.
Are you an American?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
How many
yeah.
hot dogs do you guys eat in like a year?
A lot.
Not that many actually.
You haven't seen me go shopping at Winco.
Yeah, but he doesn't eat them as just hot dogs. He does other things with them. He's a chef.
Ooh, that does not sound right.
It doesn't.
No, I
Oh,
mean he
I'm
prepares
sorry.
them in other ways.
Fuck, Isaiah.
He
God
prepares them in
damn.
other ways. That's what
My
he
bad.
He makes like pigs in a blanket. Oh my god.
I was looking at stats for hot dogs, but yeah, I guess what you said is not
I
right.
feel
either.
targeted. I feel targeted now.
Anyways, the average person eats 70 hot dogs. Do you think you eat 70 hot dogs a year?
Yeah.
In 3 months.
Jacob's independently imbalancing how many.
He's like 70. That's chump change.
He's
Rookie
effectively
numbers,
tipping the
rookie
scales.
Hold on, wait,
numbers.
'cause, like,
You're just
That's
changing
pretty
the
much
average.
dinner.
Jacob,
Yeah.
I feel like it's less than that. Cause like, doesn't it come in 10 in a pack?
It's
It's
8
8
in a pack.
Oh, it's 8. Hold on.
Idiot, dummy.
Not if
Anthony,
he's getting it at
that's
Winco.
Yeah, I go to Winco.
Oh.
They're like 98 cents a package.
For what my topic was gonna be.
Uh-oh. What?
So we have a company fridge at work. I mean, everyone puts their lunch, and then sometimes we get takeout, or we'll do a staff event,
Oh no.
and we'll throw the leftovers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once we did a resident appreciation week, and we made hot dogs. It was Saturday. I was gonna say a random date. It was Saturday, the 15th. I
What
wasn't
months?
there. I can look it up. I can actually pull up a calendar because apparently we're fucking doxing me. It was last month.
Y'all are out for blood. Fuck.
So-
Sharks in the water.
June 15th? That doesn't sound right. I think it was the first. I think it was the 1st of June. That's when we started doing Appreciation Week. The 1st of June, we did Resident Appreciation Week, and they made too many fucking, like, think of a number how many hot dogs you would have left over from an event. I want you to guess how many. Just say a number how many hot dogs you think would be after a Resident event with like 200 people.
Probably
Like,
like
10.
50.
100.
It looked like 100, but it was closer to 50 hot dogs left over. And the way they packaged, they like stored them. They didn't leave them separate. There was like full ass bun or dog and bun in the fridge in a plate.
Oh my god. So you just had
So-
50 plus plates with a hot dog and a bun in it?
No, it was like a tray, like a fucking you put a turkey in, just filled with like hot dogs put together already. So
It's easy. It's like a hot pocket, but hot dog.
I have time blindness, and so Monday I was like, "Oh, there's hot dogs. I'll have one."
No.
So
Monday
I have
when?
two Monday the 3rd. This is hey, the timeline's important here. I have 2 hot dogs for lunch on Monday, right?
Mhm.
Wednesday, I'm like, "Oh, there's still hot dogs. I'll have another 2 hot dogs." Thursday, before I leave for work, I was like, "I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna have to do
Is-
something else."
Is
I'll
that
have
a
another
fucking
hot
hot dog?
I don't like where this is going already.
The next Saturday, I have 3 more hot dogs.
Like that same week?
Yeah,
or the week
yeah.
after?
That
I'm still
same
waiting
week.
for the bad news.
So these hot dogs have been sitting. So I'm sorry. I didn't preface with this. I didn't know we had this resident event. It wasn't that Saturday when I thought they were in there. It was from
Wait. So you thought that you had that event that Saturday,
I thought I had. So I
and
thought
that
the
these
event
were
was
like
Saturday.
fresh.
I thought these were Saturday hot dogs. Then I'm
Oh.
like, I'm pushing out a week. It's fine. It's a week hot dog. I thought the event was June 1st. It was from May 18th.
I mean, you're making sure they're not wasting money?
Did they toss those hot dogs yet?
I did.
Oh no.
After my last one, I asked one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, we had hot dogs left over." Sorry. She goes, "Oh, you're making hot dogs?" I was like, "Yeah, there's a whole pre-made ones in here." And she gave me like a death stare. She's like, "What do you mean pre-made ones? There's a pack of hot dogs in there." And then I pull out the tray. And she goes, "Why are you eating those? You should have thrown those away a week ago." And I was like, "What do you mean a week ago?" I was eating 3-week-old hot dogs for a week.
Damn.
Dang.
The only reason I brought it up is because we had a Golden Chick. They bought a Golden Chick for us a while back, and I had chicken this morning.
Anthony.
Was it that
it
same
was
golden chick?
It was from today's the 8th. It's oh no, I'm sorry. Today is the 1st.
Today's the first.
It was from the 25th.
Anthony.
It's not that bad. That's like a week
May.
ago.
You got a
That
problem.
was a joke. It's not from May. It's from June. It's from June
Oh.
25th.
That kind of.
So, anyways, I got tummy rot and I got tummy issues.
Oh no.
But who doesn't? Who doesn't eat who hasn't eaten a 3-week-old hot dog in their life several times? I'm doing fine, by the way. It's not my ghost talking.
Listen, they made us. We were. The universe made us with tummy issues because if they didn't, we'd be too powerful. Mm-hmm. Unstoppable,
God,
even.
God gives his bravest warriors all the hardships in life.
Like indigestion.
Yeah.
But well, we've reached our mark. We went over our mark actually. So, is there anything, any last remarks you guys got?
Don't cancel us.
Please.
Yeah, don't cancel
I may have doxed people, but like it wasn't for malicious intent. I swear.
One of the searches for Google for under hot dogs is, can you eat 3 hot dogs a day? But the limit. Wait, how many hot dogs can I eat? Eating processed meat like a hot dog apparently shouldn't harm your health, but limited consumption to once or twice a month. How many hot dogs can I have?
Excuse me?
How
You
many hot
guys
dogs can I
eat a
have?
hot dog once a month?
Eating one every day could put high risk of developing conditions like heart disease and cancer. Wait, this is
I
an
gotta
off-topic
go.
thing. Cancer, hot dog.
So this is also an educational podcast. We're a fake alt-right religious educational podcast now.
One study found that half a hot dog a day up breast cancer risk by 21%. What the fuck is in a hot dog?
What the fuck?
So
It's
that's
all
not
the
good because I
GMOs.
eat a fuck ton of hot dogs, and my family has a high risk of breast cancer, so I'm gonna die.
You might need to go get checked out, buddy.
Yeah, and you can check
Especially
us.
if you're eating 70 hot dogs in 3 months.
Yeah,
It's because I'm broke.
No mood.
I get that. Told me not to order food, you guys, because I'm gonna do it.
Audience, you can check on us next week, and hopefully we didn't die from ingesting too many hot dogs.
Or
Leave a
from
comment
somebody
down
killing
below
us.
on what you think happened to us. Did we get canceled? Did Jacob die from diabetes or breast cancer, or
Did someone kill
did
us?
we
'Cause
come
we
back
doxed
like
each
normal?
other.
Oh yeah, or that. We have our first crazy fan who like runs up and stabs us out of love.
But like, who are they a fan of? Which one of us? Is it all of us, or does one of us have like a crazy stan?
Actually, with what we've said, probably none of us. I changed
That's
my
fair.
answer.
Yeah. Tune in
But
next
with
time if we're
that-
still alive.
Yeah, don't forget to check
Oh,
out
wait.
Sonic Roll 34.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say, probably not next week, but the week after.
Unless we pre-record, but that's lame.
Oh, we could re-record.
We could.
Good.
Cut this out. Cut this out. Bye.
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 I'm gonna say the N-word.